What if Big Smoke never betrayed Grove Street? What if I told you that everything that went wrong in Grove Street was caused by one man's betrayal, Big Smoke? But what if he never turned his back on CJ, Sweet and the Grove Street families? What if Big Smoke stayed loyal? Let's break down what would really happen. Grove Street would never collapse. In the original story, Grove Street was already weak when CJ came back. But Big Smoke made sure it stayed weak. He worked with the Ballas. He fed them information. He allowed them to flood Grove with drugs. If Big Smoke stayed loyal, none of that happens. Instead, Grove Street becomes stronger than ever. Big Smoke had money, connections and influence. He could have supplied Grove with weapons, protection and cash. With CJ back in town and Big Smoke fully loyal, the Ballas wouldn't stand a chance. Grove Street would take over Los Santos much faster. Ryder would never become a traitor. Ryder followed Big Smoke. That's the truth. Ryder didn't wake up one day and decide to betray Grove. He was pulled in Big Smoke's plan. If Big Smoke stays loyal, Ryder stays loyal too. That means no inside information given to Crash, no weapons deals with the Ballas, no ambushes. Grove Street becomes united instead of divided, and a united gang is almost impossible to beat. Crash would lose control. Officer Tenpenny only had power because Big Smoke worked with him. Without Big Smoke, Crash loses their biggest ally inside the gangs. CJ, Big Smoke, Sweet and Ryder together will be strong enough to fight back. They could expose Tenpenny's corruption early. That could mean less police harassment, less dirty deals, more freedom for Grove Street. Los Santos will be a completely different city. Sweet would never go to prison. In the original timeline, Sweet was arrested because Grove Street collapsed. But if Big Smoke stays loyal, Grove Street never falls, the Ballas never take over. The drive-by that gets Sweet arrested might never even happen. That means CJ doesn't have to leave Los Santos, which means the entire of San Fierro and Las Venturas storyline changes. CJ will become king of Los Santos much faster. Big Smoke will become a legend. Ironically, Big Smoke had everything he needed to be a hero. He was smart, he had connections, he had business skills. If he stayed loyal, he wouldn't be remembered as a traitor. He would be remembered as the man who rebuilt Grove Street, the man who beat the Ballas, the man who took down Tenpenny. He could have been the greatest gang leader in Sandra's history. Instead, he chose greed. The ending of GTA San Andreas will be totally different. Without Big Smoke betrayal, no drug empire, no armored crack fortress, no final boss fight against him. The final enemy would only be Tenpenny. CJ and Grove Street will take him down together, and Big Smoke will be standing next to CJ at the end, not dying on the floor. So, the real tragedy of GTA San Andreas is this: Big Smoke didn't have to be a villain. He chose to be, and that single choice destroyed Grove Street and himself.